do you have any advice for them? What is the top 3 places to visit in Rome?
First, Villa Borghese, this place. This
Oh,
everyone needs to go here, like from different angles, from different
yeah,
purposes. You know.
I really agree. Like at Carrefour, if you also want to find like some good stuff, like for clothing and
right.
stuff, really go to Carrefour because there are a lot of choices.
Mm-hmm.
And also the restaurant around Carrefour is also really nice
Oh,
and pretty much affordable.
I feel like if you go to Rome, you have to see the Colosseum. Like,
uh,
what's the point if you go to Rome but you don't
It's
see
like
the
a
Colosseum?
mandatory.
Yeah, it's
If you don't
mandatory.
see Colosseum, it's
Yeah,
like illegal.
you didn't
It's a
go.
crime.
You
Okay,
didn't go.
yeah,
If you
I know what
go
you're
to
saying.
Colosseum, you didn't go to Rome. But like, yes.
And also, please make sure to check the weather.
Yeah.
weather.
The weather, because like the weather is
Really
really,
weird.
random.
Yeah.
And weird because like it changed really fast and really extreme sometimes.
Do not ever buy food that are like regular, seemingly like regular food, not like
Right.
typical Italian. You can sense it, of course, in like touristic areas because it's not good and it's expensive.
So another thing is about what's the name of the fountain that is so popular here?
Trevi.
Trevi Fountain. Yeah. Have you ever throw coin there?
Of
Yes,
course.
we
Can you
have.
tell me how many coin you throw and what do you wish for? If it is okay.
No,
Or
Ika go first.
You want to go
Okay.
first?
Ika go first.
Well,
She throws a lot. Okay.
I threw like 2 times.
2 times.
The first one was like only one,
Yeah.
and then the second one I threw like 2 coins, hoping that I'll come back here again. one day.
Oh, nice.
So cute.
Yeah.
For me, I actually threw my first coin. I threw one last year.
Yeah.
And then I wished for, I don't know, I wish for some random thing. I don't want to say it because if you say the wish, it won't come true.
Yeah.
I just
Or-
did mine.
Oh, you just
And have to throw again.
Okay, you have.
But that's like the
okay.
the like room the like myth, you know.
Oh,
You
okay.
Yeah.
really wish. But like yeah, so last year I threw a coin and then it says like if you throw one coin, you're gonna come back there. And I did come back.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when we went together the first time we went to Trevi together, I threw 2 coins
Mm.
because it's my second time from here. And then the next few days I came back again.
Yeah.
And it says if you throw 2 coins, you're gonna come back with like the love of your lives. But I came back with you guys.
Oh yeah, that's so sweet.
Okay.
So I have to throw the 3 coins yet.
Okay.
I'll throw
Okay.
it.
Let's see. Let's see.
You will throw it in a special time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cute. How about you?
I only threw one, and like it wasn't like it's just like something general, I don't,
Right.
I'm not like a believer of like.
Yeah. What do you wish for? Can you?
Yeah, some random like some good time, something like that in
Okay.
Rome. Yeah, like because like for me personally, like
Yeah.
this might sound very like harsh.
Yeah.
But like it doesn't have any like very something so sentimental about
Okay.
Trevi because we went with our friends,
Yeah.
right? And like one of our friends studied history. He can read in Latin,
Yeah.
so he knew what was there. in
Oh,
Trevi.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what was there? It was just like the name of the popes and it was like a build or like finished or something like so
Right.
and like correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
700 something or something.
Wow.
Like 700, around 700 because like there's like that Latin numbers
Yeah.
there also.
Oh, it's
yeah.
the year.
Yeah, the year. And it was like, I was like, oh, why would they do that? It was like, yeah, it's just a sign of power that they can build that. It's just like a sign that, oh yeah, this popes, this Catholic church, okay, this is sensitive, but
Okay.
you can cut
Yeah,
it
yeah,
off.
yeah.
Like, yeah, they have like power to
Don't
build this.
worry.
And I was like,
Yeah.
why is it so egocentric? Like, there's really,
Okay.
like, I don't really feel anything, to be honest, about that. But yeah, it was
Got
very fun. And like, you can throw coins. I did too.
Right.
I have
That's
a video
fun.
of
That's
you
fun.
Oh, yeah, I know. Like, I was like,
I mean, it's a really fun experience.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Right.
it was fun
Really
because
fun.
we did, I threw coins when we were like, it was just the 3 of us. And like, it was so crowded, but we were like, so it was fun. It was fun.
It was a good
there
time.
because like, there were the 3.
Yeah,
there were
and
you
it was-
guys,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
And
To
then I
make
made
the
a
memory.
video.
Yeah, I know. And like, we, yeah.
I made a video.
Did you drink the water from? There is
No.
not from the fountain, but there is one
Oh yeah, on the
Uh,
street.
spring
Yeah.
next to it. Did you?
I didn't
No, no, no.
see it.
No, no, we didn't. We didn't. I saw it. I saw it. We didn't.
Oh, okay.
We didn't know that
Oh.
we there was that.
Yeah. Oh, you don't. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. They said if you there is uh two two type of spring. If you drink one, and your somebody who you are really into or your couple
Drinks the other
drink
one?
the other one, you will be matched
Married.
met
Really?
in heaven. Yeah.
Wait,
At the same.
So what are you gonna
get your ass there.
get
I
your
didn't
ass
see
out?
that.
I don't know.
You didn't.
God,
You didn't
it's
hear
just
about
I
it.
didn't know about it. I
Right.
thought that
Did you see that?
Somebody told me.
Ah.
I was there last night, and somebody told me that. Yeah, and this was so fun. Yeah.
Coba kalau kan sering ke Trevi.
Oh yeah.
Right. Um. So for someone who want to visit Rome, and they want to go to on if they can only go to three places, three spots in
Oh.
Rome. Uh, do you have any advice for them? What is the top three places to visit in Rome? And why maybe? Because there's so many places to visit.
That's hard.
There can be restaurant, there can be church, there can be fountain, piazza. But what do you think so far? You only spend 1 month here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
And you will spend like how many more
6
months?
months.
6 more months.
total.
Five.
Yeah.
Five more.
Okay, so
Five to go.
base your 1 month experience that you just came here. What is the place to visit?
Should we all give different answers? Or
I think
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Right.
you first?
Okay, I'll go first. It's kind of hard, but we haven't explored Rome as much. So like, first Villa Borghese, this place. This
Oh.
everyone needs to go here, like from different angles, from different
Yeah.
purposes, because we go here for like literally different purposes. Like
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
like bringing a tourist, and like for yoga, and like for chill, and then for even like socialization of our
and
election.
also for
Right.
What the heck?
every
So
other
many things to do.
Like really
Yeah,
weird,
like-
right? So
Yeah.
like and it's I can never get bored of it, like there's
Oh.
always like a refreshment here, so
Right.
it's really recommended. But don't buy the food here. Not really don't. Like you need to like go slightly cross and then like find something better. And second, maybe for like tourists
Yeah.
would be like stroll around Colosseo. Not Colosseum in
Colos-
particular, but like you can like just get down to Colosseo metro. So like the metro B line, there's this one stop called Colosseo.
Yeah.
And just stroll there. Like there's Colosseo, there's
Oh.
Pantheon, there's Vittorio Emanuele. It's gonna be very fun.
Mm.
And the church too, like there's Ignatius Loyola,
Yeah.
I guess the name.
Oh.
So like there was like a lot of things in Colosseo. So you just gotta go there. It's so hard to decide the last one.
That's one. I know, right? Because maybe there's so many
Okay,
places, right?
Okay.
What? Yeah.
And
Take
like
your time.
okay. The last one would be somewhere around Cavour. So like Cavour is just one stop away from Colosseo.
Right.
And like it feels very Italian in a way, but
Yeah.
like it feels like you can see vintage stores, but like real vintage stores and like antique stores, living the goodness of
Wow.
like the Roman life, like
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. It's really great in Cavour. And like, can I add one more?
Yes.
Like, one more.
Yes.
And gelato, it's the Giovanni. The Giovanni gelato.
Your house.
Yeah, near our house and any other place. It's really
Yeah.
good.
There's
It's
a lot
really
of
good.
There's a lot.
There's
Wow.
There's a lot
really
of
good.
brands.
How do you know one gelato place is very good? Should there be a queue in front of it?
Oh,
How
no.
do you
So,
figure it out?
yeah.
It's like there's a lot of locals that go there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, a lot of locals go there, and then I saw this on TikTok.
Oh.
Like you go to the gelato places where they cover the gelato, so they don't show it off.
Oh.
Like that's like the authentic one is when they actually like cover the gelato, so you don't actually see it. It's like covered with like glass or like metal or something. Instead of like the ones you see in like touristy places, they
Yeah.
like
Commercial,
show off
like
the gelato.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's usually like
Yeah,
better when they cover it.
Oh.
The local one is right because like the first time I backed them to go to the Giovanni, it was because like every time I went past through the Giovanni, there's always like locals like literally enjoying their gelatos there.
Oh,
So like,
wow.
okay, let's go there. It's like
Okay.
it's very
Wow,
good.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, how about you?
Well, because
Ika.
we always go together everywhere, anywhere.
Yeah.
So I agree with Feli. I'll just add like a few things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really agree. Like at Carrefour, if you also want to find like some good stuff, like for clothing and
Right.
stuff, really go to Kafur because there are a lot of choices.
Okay.
And also the restaurant around Kafur is also really nice and
Oh,
pretty much affordable.
right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's one.
Yeah, I
What's-
agree with Feli.
Yeah.
Which one?
Everything.
Colosseum and
Colosseum and then Kafur,
Kafur.
and then Villa Borghese.
Villa
Villa Borghese is
Borghese.
the best choice if you want to have like a relaxing and chill day.
Oh,
It's really nice. You can just come here and bring like a towel or something,
And your
just
food.
and your food, of course.
Yeah.
Just sit here or just laying down and listening to the birds chirping, and then read your book. It's
Wow.
really
Yeah, yeah, it's really good.
That's perfect. Yeah, that sounds great. How about you, Karen?
For me, I'd say the first one would definitely be the Colosseum too. Because like the Colosseum, I feel like if you go to Rome, you have to see the Colosseum. Like what's the point if you go to Rome but you don't
It's
see
like
the
a
Colosseum?
mandatory.
Yeah, it's
If you don't see
mandatory.
Colosseum, it's
Yeah,
like illegal.
you didn't
have to
go.
fly.
You
Okay,
didn't go.
yeah,
If you
I know what
go
you're
to
saying.
Colosseum, you didn't go to Rome. But like yes, and then for me the second one would be the Vatican.
Okay.
No, not the Vatican, but like the Sistine Chapel inside the
Oh.
Vatican because I just really like it. Like it's just a whole different Sistine Chapel, babe.
Yeah, we go there.
It's the Croatian room.
Okay.
I can't believe it.
So yeah, what's about the Sistine Chapel?
It's like it
The
feels,
paintings or what?
the painting, like
Oh.
it's just being in that room.
Oh yeah, I remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, sorry.
Yeah, it's just like being in that room is like it's so like unreal.
I see.
It's unreal. Like looking at the especially like the part of creation of Adam. It's so small actually. I thought it would be like
Oh.
really big, but it's really small. Yeah,
Wow.
and like there's so many paintings surrounding it, but it's just like looking at it, it's like wow.
Wow.
Like I could sit there for very long, and you're not allowed to talk or like take pictures. Really,
Mm.
it's not allowed to be that noisy actually.
Mm.
So it's like very cool, and that's where the Pope
Pope,
election
yeah,
takes
yeah,
place.
yeah, yeah.
And I feel like it's very cool. Like imagining, oh, this is where
yeah.
the Pope election takes place.
Wow.
Historical place.
Yes, and then the last one would definitely be to go to the Trevi, because when you throw a coin, you'll come back.
Uy.
But actually, what she said about like the chapel, you know, it was right because like so I watched this movie called The Two Popes. Like you know, you can watch it on Netflix, I guess. And like I remember that there's a scene where they do it in that chapel. Like it
Oh.
looks like it is that chapel.
Yeah.
So. But like I never, it was not something that came across my. It wasn't something I remember.
Yeah.
But like by the time I went there, like to chapel with them,
Right.
I was like, isn't this the place? Like I don't recall
Oh.
because it was really like, for some reason it's like
Nice.
packed but very. I don't know. I can't describe the feeling. It's just like there, you know.
Wow.
You will never forget it, even if you don't think
Yes.
about it. you know?
Right.
Like there's just like that sense of reminiscence.
Wow, it must be very
Yeah, yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
Do you guys watch Da Vinci Code?
Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
I
No,
don't.
I don't.
yeah.
Is it
Okay.
in the Da Vinci Code as
I
well?
don't know.
I
I'm
don't
not
think so though.
Oh no.
But there's I think for Rome it's more angels and demons.
Angels and Demons. Oh yeah.
Angels and demons, no, that's angels and demons is Pantheon.
Pantheon.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yes. And
I
I
see.
don't know what else, but I remember the scene coming from.
Right.
Oh, was it in the
right.
Vatican?
I think
too?
it's not. There's also in the Vatican, but I don't think it was in the Sistine Chapel.
Oh, okay, okay. Then.
If I'm not wrong, I'm not sure. I think.
Okay, I don't know.
I see. Wow. Wow. There's so many things that we just understand, guys, from the warlock. You said warga lokal.
Don't.
Warlock wannabe.
Warlock wannabe, yeah.
A1 Italian. Warlock.
So final question. Can you give advice to someone who want to come to Rome? What should they know before they come to Rome, so that they can have the full experience when they come here and can bring something out of it? Yeah.
Probably it would be better if you do some research about the history of
Yeah.
places, so that when you see it in real life, it means more. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
So you can understand what it means, like understand the city a bit better. And you should know that if you're here, you're definitely gonna walk a lot.
Oh.
Yes. Because like it's not too far to walk from one place to the other. Like
Right.
from the Pantheon to the Trevi to the Vatican. It's
Yeah.
not that far, but like you have to walk a lot if you
Yeah.
really want to like get the full experience.
So bring your sneakers.
Yes.
And also, please make sure to check the weather.
Yeah.
Weather.
The weather, because like the weather is
Really
really,
weird.
random.
Yeah.
And weird. Because like it changed really fast and really extreme sometimes. So
Okay.
be really careful, with the weather. So check it
Mm.
before you go somewhere.
Yes. If you go in the summer, it's probably gonna be very, very, very hot.
Yeah.
but like
So always
Yeah.
bring water with you.
Oh yeah, that's
Water.
important.
Always bring water because like here in Rome there are a lot of like tap water.
water fountains.
Yeah, like
I
water
guess.
fountain. So whenever you run out of water, don't worry, you don't have to buy
Right. That's
water. You can
nice.
save
Yeah.
up just by refilling your bottle.
Right. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Please
good.
bring
Yeah.
your water bottle.
Right.
And for me, I think it actually depends on your purpose here.
Right.
Because, like, yeah, you know, if you live here and you go for like a touristic areas, it would be different. But like, if you're about to leave here for some time or something, then first, do not ever buy food that are like regular, you know, seemingly like regular food, not like typical
Right.
Italian. You can sense it, of course, in like touristic areas because it's not good and it's expensive.
Right.
Second, you'll always need to go to toilet before
Okay.
you pass your door. So like before you go out, go to toilet because you never know where the toilet is.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
I really don't know
Oh.
where.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah,
And
it's
sometimes
so
you have to
exactly.
pay for the toilet.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Exactly.
in the Termini, you
Yeah.
have to pay.
Oh, terminal.
And like third, like if you go to Termini, you gotta be careful.
Oh.
Like because like yeah, there are some like bad experiences regarding other awardees and even like I think they got like their backs
Yes.
opened, although
Yeah.
like it's
Oh.
not yet
Oh.
We
pickpocketed.
were on the
Oh.
bus and there was like a guy
Yeah.
already put his hand on my back.
All right.
So thankfully I noticed that early, so I just pulled
Yeah,
That's
back.
good.
Yes, and for me, the guy even like opened my bag,
Mhm.
but I
Wow.
noticed and then I like pulled away.
Yeah, it was in the
Yeah.
same time.
In the Termini.
And I
Yeah,
put my
that-
bag
No,
not
in
in my
Metro.
bag. It
Metro.
was like right here in my like side. But
Wow.
he
Yeah.
opened the bag.
It
exactly.
happened in this exact same time. After me, then
Yeah.
it happened to Roma.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's-
It was at the bus. By the way.
Yeah, it was at the bus.
It's even in the afternoon or
Yeah.
evening.
I think it was
I was at night.
evening, but like not like
Late evening.
yeah, yeah. It's not so late. You
Late,
know, it's
oh,
6,
okay.
7, 8, something
Right.
like that. So
I
like
see. So just be careful, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like
yeah.
anywhere
Be
else.
vigilant
Yeah.
with your
yeah,
belongings.
yeah, exactly. And
Right.
I think also if you're about to live here,
Right.
what's important is that you need to be like. It depends on where you come from,
Right.
but you need to be really ready about like mentally ready to adapt to like any weird and mess here.
Right.
Because
Right.
like
Right.
everything is so freaking messy. Like we come from Indonesia. It's a
Right.
pretty messy place, but it's not as messy as this
Right,
place,
right.
you know. Like bus is never on time, metro is not on time. Sometimes there's like strike for public transportation this day. They say that tomorrow is gonna be strike and then they
Yeah.
delay the strike. We never know when the
Mm.
strike is.
Yeah.
And like the people are not
Ah.
helping, you know, like
Right.
it's really
Right.
shocking. But yeah, gotta be ready for it.
Yeah. Should keep it in mind, yeah.
Yeah.
And one last thing. How about studying? What is your tips of studying, especially after your experience studying for a couple of classes in Sapienza University? Yeah. Any tips to prepare for?
I think if you want to study here, because as an international student,
Yeah.
you will need to be able to socially adapt with
Okay.
the situation. So it's really important for you to get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Because you know, like some people, it's kind of hard for them to socialize.
Oh.
But whether you like it or not, you have to get out of your comfort zone and then socialize with new people. And in that way, it will be really more helpful. You know,
Right.
it's a new country, and when the lecture, like the professor giving lecture, like they have a really thick accent, and sometimes
Right.
you're just kind of lost.
Yeah.
And with friends, you can ask, you know, like,
Yeah.
hey, do you understand this? Or maybe ask for clarification, you know. So
Oh.
it's really good if you can get out of your comfort zone,
Zone.
make friends, because it's really helpful.
Yes, and it's very
That's
easy
good.
to make friends. I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
easy.
Oh.
The people are really friendly.
I think
Right,
because like
yeah.
we're international students meeting other international students that
Yes.
has like the same
The same,
the same yeah
background,
the same needs
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
actually survive, you
the
know.
same
Right.
interest.
Yeah, so
Right.
like I think yeah, that's
Okay.
very right.
That's important. That's important. Make new friends here, and be ready to get out of your comfort zone to
Yeah.
experience everything. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you so much, guys,
Thank you
for
so
sharing your experience with us. So you guys, if you want to come to Rome, please be prepared with everything that they have mentioned. Please do your research and be ready about the
Right.
adventure that you will have in
Exactly.
Rome, Italy.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's a
Bye bye.
Bye.